Hello and welcome to India News TV. Today we are here at Ramis Thunder Martial Arts Academy, which is run by Master Rami, who's a very renowned martial artist. Today we'll be asking him a range of questions related to his journey to becoming Master Rami, his dream and vision for the Martial Arts Academy, and how he would like to be remembered. Here's a listen. Master Rami, welcome to the interaction with India News TV.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming and give us this recognition from the India News TV. Thank you very much.
Indeed, a pleasure talking to you, sir. Master Rami, tell me a bit about yourself. I mean, you've been running this Ramis Thunder Martial Arts Academy, which is such a large academy. You teach a range of martial arts, right from Taekwondo to Kung Fu to Muay Thai and all others, boxing. What got you into martial arts?
Right. I started martial arts when I was 2 years of age. My dad used to have a business, and the coach would be client to come to my dad's business, and he's his client. So what happened is he saw me super active, to cut the story short. So he saw me super active, running around. So he said, this kid, he has a lot of energy, so we must utilize this energy in the right way. So, and this is how I started. And technically I started, they wanted me to go, but then I was so hooked to soccer. So like everybody else, so soccer. And one day all the students passing with the nice white uniform, and we were standing in front of the door of my house. And then my dad called me and said, would you like to do what this kid's doing? I said, I would love to if you buy me the uniform. And that's what I wanted it at that point, the uniform, nothing else. And then he took me there, and that's it. I started when I was 2 years of age.
The uniform was the only sort of prelude or precursor for you to join.
The only thing that got me into this.
Okay, so tell us about your journey thereafter. How did you sort of get associated with martial art? What are the kind of competitions you were a part of? Right. And what are the sort of recognitions you got? Right.
So I started as 2, so it's not much you can do at that age. And until I start probably around 10 years of age, 10 years. And that's when actually I start really going hard in competition. So at 10 years of age, I was in the national team of Jordan. And also I got my first international medals at that age, representing Jordan. 10 years of age. And that's when I got my black belt also. So it was all like from 2 to 10 was like just training, practice as developing my confidence. I assume the coaches that work on that, develop my motor skills and gross motor skills. And when I reached 10, and that was the start for me, and just got national champion there, state champion, represent Jordan as well. So it was all fun. I loved it. Yeah, also I would like to mention on that note, what competition we've been through the years since Ramis Thunder Martial Arts Academy. So the first, we competed in local competitions in Brisbane with a lot of results. Champions, I lost count. How many locals champion we produced? Lost count. State champions, a lot as well. State representative, a lot, across all ages. National champion as well. We have heaps of national champions. Just the last result we got, it was in 2019, 2 international medals for Australia. The Australian champion, Australian Open, and the Oceania President Cup. So they were the last one we got before COVID hit. And then in 2021 now here, the last one we just competed, Gold Coast Open, over 450 fighters. We came back with 7 gold, 11 silver, and 4 bronze, across all ages as well. So I think the boys doing very well, and the girls, and hopefully in the future will be like really something special coming out of here with your help and the community's help.
So what are some of the international sort of competitions you were a part of?
Okay, I remember there was one that was at that time, so how it works is different than this time. So you really have to be in Taekwondo, you really have to be part of the national team to be able to compete for your country. So now it is a bit different because now you can get this global card and then you can travel with your coaches and go to all these international events, but not the benchmarking events such as World Champion or Olympics, so you have to be selecting process different. But at that time, for example, I can highlight the one which I liked was Orthodox International Championship, and it was really big at that time, broadcast on TV and all that kind of stuff. That's the one was my start, so it was really close to my heart.
Master Rami, for all our viewers who want to get into martial arts, tell us a bit about the state of mind which a champion needs to have to be able to represent his country, his club or his community on such a big scale. You, for instance, represented Jordan in international sort of competitions.
It is, if you start obviously at young age, you build that as you're going. So you can, you need to be really mentally strong to be able to go through all the hard work. For instance, I used to train, when after 10 years of age, I started training around 3 lessons a day, 7 days a week, with homework, with school, studying at college. So everything was like, go on. Like you have to be organizing everything. Obviously at young age, you need an adult, also, support and mentor, like your parents, your family, and your coaches. So it's really, at the start, might be challenging for especially young champions. But if you have the right people around you and the right coaches, it will be easy to develop to very strong mental ability, I guess, to be able to push through this hard training sessions.
So Master Rami, after sort of shining as a player, an international player in your field, now you've been shining as a teacher, a guru.
Yep.
So what got you into teaching martial arts, and how has your experience been so far?
Okay. How it started, when I came to Australia, I wanted to train myself just to keep fit, stay in the sport that I did almost all my life. Yes, so I just stay fit, keep the skills and maintain my level. So I went to a local club and started training there. And then after that, I got introduced by somebody in the community, and they were saying, like, would you like, at that time they were to have some sort of programs for the young kids and to do at one school here, without mentioning names, in the classroom, literally. And they said, would you like to teach them some martial arts after they finish their lesson? I said, okay, I won't mind. And then we started that as a community. And after the lesson, they used to do their language lesson, so such as Arabic and other languages. And then after that, I come and I give them the lesson. And all of a sudden, it got popular. People would like to do it. No such thing was in the community. We are the first people to do that in the community, so people really engaged very well with that. So this is how we started.
How did Ramis Thunder Martial Arts Academy come into play? Tell us a bit about that.
All right, so the Ramis Thunder Martial Arts Academy came to play is, obviously as any academy, you have to give it a name. So I was thinking, what should we call it? You hear a lot of people calling it like, all these names like tough name, punch, face, palm, or something like palm. And then I was like, okay, what can bring energy into this? So I call it thunder. So I like that sound of thunder, to the truth, because it feels like very energetic. And I said, okay, this can represent the students. So should we call it Thunder Martial Art Academy? Then I said, okay, well, I want to establish some things for the community, and I don't want it just martial arts. So I really wanted to be something more than just martial arts, a community place where people can come and achieve their goals, learn new skills to my community and to the Australian wider community. However, one day, as I guess everybody else, they cannot teach anymore. So one day you get old, you can't teach, you won't be able to teach anymore for like age catch up to you. And I don't want the founder of this martial art academy name is like wiped. Especially as a migrant, I came from overseas, and I want to leave a mark here, a good positive mark in the Australian community as well, so and in my community. So if this stays as Ramis Thunder all the time, I will leave a good positive mark. So one day there was somebody, his name Rami, he started this, and today we have an Olympian.
Indeed, sir, and we have been seeing Ramis Thunder has also been acquiring a lot of goodwill all across Brisbane. I mean, I personally followed you on Facebook, and I see you training people with no age barriers. Ladies, young kids, especially able kids. Tell us a bit about that. What are the kind of community services your academy is doing?
Right. So we do teach several different disciplines, such as Taekwondo, kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, MMA, and we do teach some strength training, conditioning training, weight loss programs. So we have a lot of people across all ages as well. So the youngest we take is 2 years of age, until adulthood there's no. The sky's the limit. Yeah, the sky's the limit, and we cater for every one as well. So if you're intending, you would like to do a competition, and you want to go hit that road and that path, we're more than happy to assist you and help you. We have a lot of experience in that. Also, if you just want to do it for self-defense, it's also we have a lot of experience also on that. And weight loss, you can use martial arts for various ways and various goals, because it works with everything technically, really. Yeah. So also we do a female-only classes, and also one thing really I enjoy the most, and a lot I should say, it's working with autistic kids. It's like it really made my day, because every time I come here, it's a challenge. And those kids is like, to give them an opportunity to do such a thing and be patient with them, work with them, and see them developing, it's a huge pays off for me. You know, it's like I feel so good. Even sometimes it's tiring, challenging to get them focused, to make them listen to your instruction, following instructions. But it's a success. Really stories. We have a lot of success stories with a short period of time. Some of the kids with autistic, they couldn't talk, they start talking. They couldn't follow instructions, they start following instructions.
Through your classes?
Through our classes. Right. Their therapies, like they go to therapies before they start our classes, and then the therapies couldn't even do with them 10 minutes or 5 minutes and then they call the session is over. And now kids staying there for half an hour minimum with the therapist, and they're responding to the therapy. We have people at the moment who is autistic, and we are linked to a PhD researcher in America at the moment, and where they follow our program, how we do it, and they give feedback, right? So they're doing research on autistic people. This isn't new. This is first time I reveal it.
So you have been complimenting each other.
Correct.
Such a great.
Correct. Yeah. So this is the first time we reveal that. Actually, one of the parents, they having contact with a PhD researcher in America, in the United States, and one of the students is a case study for her. And it's just amazing how you see that development they have kind of sometimes, I don't know if you guys are aware of, they have sometimes fit, they start getting angry, agitated, shouting, screaming, and within couple weeks, those students, they don't show it at all. One of the parents, I remember, she said, this is the first, I'm quoting, this is the first holiday I enjoyed from a long time ago. no issue. Kids focusing, listening, following instructions.
Developing concentration and patience.
And on top of that, developing a skills that might, like as a self-defense skills. So they're able to move, blocks, doing some certain blocks, kicking, and autistic kids has a spectrum. So it depends on there, and we work with them, depends on their ability and what they can do, what they cannot do. And I think my study in nursing helped a lot.
Oh, you are also a registered nurse.
I studied at QUT, yeah. But my martial arts was, it was something like, I said, okay, I should do something, studying and things like that. I like reading and I like medical stuff, like, so anything in medical, I like it. So I said, okay, well, let's go to QUT. So I went to QUT and I studied nursing, and yeah, so it helped with the autistic program very well. It was like, you can understand what's going on, yeah.
I congratulate on the great job you're doing, Master Rami.
Thank you very much.
I wish you best of luck on all your future endeavors, and also with your martial arts academy. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming here. And thank you to you guys, and thank you for India News TV for taking some of their time and recognize our community work. And I might add just one more thing, if I may. Our academy is open to everybody. Everybody is welcome. Everybody, we don't believe it is ours, it belongs to the students. And I keep telling my students, I'll finish with this, I keep telling my students, I will be so happy if God give me life and I end up on a stick coming to here, and you will respect me enough just to give me a stool or a chair just to sit and watch you guys doing the thing and carrying on with this and see the next generation benefit from this. This is my aim, this is my goal. Never thought about it. It is a personal business, or I need a lot out of it. I want to be super rich or anything like that. I want something for my community, for the Australian-wide community to benefit from and make everybody proud.
I must say that martial arts also teaches you respect. There's a great degree of respect between teacher and the learner, the student.
Correct.
So on that note, you have been connecting all dots, helping the community, helping them how to be more patient, develop their concentration, respect. On that note, Master Rami, thanks a lot for talking to India News TV. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I would like to thank all the students, all the parents, everybody who's been part of this, and the coaches, not to forget them. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Joining Ramis Thunder Martial Art Academy has made a big difference in my life, just not in my personal health or building the immunity, the strength, or even losing the weight, which I almost lost around 8 kilos, but more so because I've found a new way of having a family engagement. My older son was doing his martial arts when we were in Dubai, but coming here we hadn't found a good academy where he would be engaged in, being interestingly learning in continued basis. And once he joined Ramis Thunder, it was time for me to get my little fellow also to be joining, because I could see my older son being very happy joining the academy. Then I said, okay, so when 2 kids are going to be spending the time, it would be a good opportunity for me also to join. And now it's become like a family time. In fact, being here in Ramis Thunder, it's more of a family time with us 3, as well as Master Rami and Coach Malak. And we always have fun. When we go back with a lot of energy with us. And I always say, and I've been promoting to a lot of them, that it makes a lot of difference, even a mental strength and being connected as one. And I would encourage many more families to take advantage of such opportunities when they can spend more time with the family. And it has helped me tremendously from health and family perspective. And I wish Ramis Academy a great success and many more people to realize this benefits in years to come.
Hey guys, please subscribe to India News TV and make sure really give them the thumb up. These guys are doing great work for our community. Please subscribe India News TV.